All right, we need to talk about something really, really important today. Level 4 referee abuse in youth soccer. Look, this isn't about getting upset over a tough call. This is about behavior that cuts to the very heart of the game. So think of this as a crucial guide for every single parent, coach, and spectator out there. And everything we're about to cover, it's all based directly on U.S. Soccer's official policy 5319.
So what is level 4 abuse exactly? It really boils down to one single word: discrimination. And you can see right here it carries the absolute highest penalty in the policy for any non-physical abuse. We're talking a mandatory 10-game minimum suspension, plus a ban from soccer for 1 to 2 years. The key thing to get here is the distinction. This isn't about disagreeing with a referee's decision. This is about attacking who the referee is as a person. And that is a line that can never, ever be crossed.
So let's break down what this actually looks like. First up, racial or ethnic slurs directed at a referee. The policy is crystal clear on this. Any comment about a referee's race, their skin color, or their ethnicity, it doesn't matter what language it's in, it's going to trigger that massive level 4 penalty. There's no heat of the moment defense, there are no excuses. This kind of language is an attack on someone's identity, and it just has no place on our sidelines, period.
And that exact same strict standard applies to homophobic language. This covers any kind of slur, insult, or degrading language aimed at a referee's actual or even their perceived sexual orientation. Again, the penalty is severe: 10 games plus that 12 to 24-month ban. And this is so important because, LGBTQ+ referees are already underrepresented in the sport. This kind of abuse, it's one of the main reasons they leave. So when this happens, we don't just lose a ref for a game. We risk losing them from our community for good.
The policy also goes after sexist language and gender-based attacks. This could be a comment implying a female referee just doesn't get the game, or using some kind of gendered insult to call a male referee weak. Now, this is where it gets a little nuanced. A comment might seem like a simple criticism, but the moment it's rooted in a gender stereotype, it becomes a level 4 discriminatory act. These aren't just observations about how well someone is doing their job, they're discriminatory attacks, and they come with that same heavy penalty. And that same principle, well, it extends to attacks based on someone's religion or their national origin. Mocking a ref's accent, making fun of their religious clothing, or using their country of origin as some kind of insult, all of it is a level 4 violation. The U.S. youth soccer referee community is incredibly diverse, which is amazing because it reflects the communities they serve. That diversity is our strength. So attacking that diversity isn't passion for the game. It's just discrimination, plain and simple. Now, here's something that's really important to understand. Level 4 abuse isn't just about the words you say. It's also about what you do. We're talking about offensive or discriminatory gestures, hand signs, body language. If it has a discriminatory meaning, it carries the exact same 10-game minimum suspension as saying a slur out loud. The policy looks at the meaning and the intent, not just how it's delivered. And finally, we've got language that targets a disability. This includes using slurs or mocking a referee's physical or mental abilities to try and undermine their calls. This is where the line between frustration and abuse becomes so clear. Look, yelling, "That's a bad call," is one thing, but using ableist language, even if you think it's a joke, to suggest a referee is blind or stupid in a discriminatory way, that crosses the line straight into a level 4 offense. The way the penalties are structured is meant to be a powerful, powerful deterrent. So a first offense, like we've said, is a minimum of 10 games plus that 1 to 2 year ban. A second offense, the punishment doubles, 20 games. And a third offense, well, that gets you a lifetime ban from all U.S. soccer-affiliated activities, not just as a coach, but even as a spectator. And please, look at that note at the bottom because it's crucial. Any offense against a minor referee, someone under 18, carries triple the penalty, automatically. So why are these rules so incredibly strict? It's because the impact of this behavior creates this huge ripple effect that goes way beyond just one person on one field. It drives good referees right out of the game we all love, often for good. It hurts the kids who are watching, especially if they share a background with a referee who's being targeted. It sends them a terrible message that maybe this game isn't for them. It completely undermines U.S. soccer's mission to make the game open and welcoming for everyone, and in some cases, it can even violate civil rights law.
But look, this isn't just about punishments. This is about changing the entire culture of the game. So what can we do to be part of the solution? Well, here's a clear roadmap. First, know the difference. Frustration about a call is one thing, but attacking who a person is, their race, gender, sexuality, that's never okay. And when you hear it, you have to speak up. Your silence can feel like you agree with it. Report it through the proper channels. Be a role model of inclusion for your kids. And hey, thank the referees, all of them. This is how we actually protect the game we love.
At the end of the day, we all love this sport. It's on every single one of us, the parents, the coaches, the fans, to protect its integrity and the people who make it possible. So let's all work together to keep the beautiful game beautiful for everyone. And let's never, ever forget the simple, powerful truth right here. The ref is human.